I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I just like, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I went like this, and then like, I'm not gonna lie, something in my butt started hurting. I don't know what it was. It's like I did something here and it tore a muscle down there. I don't know. So I gotta be careful with my butt this stream, okay? Let's be careful. So, but how's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well today. I gotta use up some energy. Well, I don't have to, but I'm gonna use up some energy and stuff. Oh shit, I can do alliance work too. Fuck. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I'll wait for you guys to get in here, but I gotta message my lines quick on what I'm gonna do because I don't really know what I'm gonna do. So, McQuan, what up? How's it going, man? I was planning on bringing Chi. Who is it? Jack and Dazzler / Gentle. Real slow day at work, so I'm trying my best to look busy. Hey man, you can be real busy or pretend to be busy while watching the stream. Trust me. You can pretend I'm a customer. Probably. McQuan, can you help me with war quick for a second? What does Deathless Thanos on Note 38 do? Just out of curiosity. Because I'm trying to figure this out. Because Masakra is getting a little upset that I haven't been answering. Let me check, thanks. And then I just wouldn't be able to do Nico at all. But like, why can't Jason just take the 3 minis? Like, I mean, she'd be doing Penny with Venom? Where's Penny at? Penny Parker? I mean, Note 40? That's not a bad note, especially with, she wouldn't evade at all with the Mixmaster because he's got the Clintar. And you just don't parry at all with, yeah, I mean, that should work. Because I don't know, I feel like, let me call Masakre on Discord or something. That might work. I don't know though. Maybe. Ebb and Flow knockdown and debuff immune after knockdown. Oh, okay, that's gonna be. That would be rough. That would be rough with Chi. You can't really play around as unstoppable with that. McQuan, do you think that Dazzler could work for Thanos at all? if I brought in Dazzler, because I need to use Dazzler for my Void. Here, I'll pull up the thing quick. Because my thought process was to bring in Dazzler for this Atuma, and then just have to play it a little slower on the falter and stuff. And then I'd use Jack against this. I'd just have to like be wary of the damage feedback from his overload. And then I just need someone with cleanse, and then like she's dookie, so it doesn't matter. And then I would just use Jack here, and then just cowardice him. So yeah, that would be my plan for that. And then for Thanos, I don't have a plan for Thanos because I don't think I'd be able to do Thanos with Chi. So I'd have to use like Dazzy maybe, but that would be obnoxious to use Dazzy. And then I can just use Chi here, I'm pretty sure. I just have to make sure I keep my cleanses up like ridiculous. So does cowardice remove prowess like armor break removes armor? I don't think so, but I think there's a character that when you place prowess on the opponent, it removes their prowess. I don't know if it's Jack or if it's somebody else, but I think it might be Jack, but I'm not sure. No, it's not, but either way, I mean, as long as like Dex Onslaught specials, there's no really big issue when it comes to the whatever. So Chi is tactic, right? Yeah, Makwan, Chi is tactic, so I would really be able to keep up some endurance for things and stuff. So if so, then not much worry with Thanos. Oh yeah, because he gets to grit. I just have to make sure I keep him knocked down. Okay, then never mind, yeah. So that could work then, maybe. I could use Chi for Thanos and I just have to rip a few SP2s and I should be fine. So, what up, Nathan? How's it going? Bob, I didn't say hi, but what's up, man? What are retroactive rewards? So basically, Kabam made a post. I can get into this later a little bit more, but they're going to be like granting us rewards for stuff that we're doing now when the new stuff drops in the future. Which I think they should be doing that anyways. But we can get into that later after I figure out this war stuff. I just have to get this figured out because I only got 15 hours left and I haven't even like told people what I'm going to use for my path. So yeah. So hopefully I don't fuck anything up, otherwise I'm going to get my ass chewed. So Makwan, yeah, you're somewhere. I don't know where you are. Oh, there you are, right there. I think. Well, if it let me click on you, but yeah, I think that's you. So, okay, maybe I could do Chi against Deathless Thanos. I just have to be able to like play really like fintechy. So, other than that, maybe yeah. And then I don't know what Jason's doing. I don't know why he can't take 3 mini bosses, but regardless, excuse me. Since he can't, then I guess someone else is gonna have to step up. So. Bryce, call me crazy, but for 52 foot oil pattern, I'm lowering my ball down to 360 grit. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what grit my ball is, and to be honest, I don't really know what lowering the grit does. I feel like it makes it more aggressive because it's, or no, if you lower the grit, if you lower the grit, it's gonna be, more aggressive. So. I mean, 50 foot. How long is a bowling alley lane? 60 foot, right? It's got to be 60 feet. So if it's 52 foot oil pattern, you're going to need an aggressive ball probably. Especially if you have like a typical like hook like that. But if you're like me and you just play down and up the middle, you really don't need an aggressive ball. You kind of just let the ball kind of slide and do the work. So if you lower the grit, it'll react early and be a bit more sharp. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. I I mean, crazy? Not really. I mean, because all the oil, it's gonna, even if it's gonna react early, it's still gonna react late because all that damn oil is not gonna allow it to move. So I don't think you're crazy. Maybe. Then again, I don't do all this intricate stuff for my bowling ball. I just kind of just throw and then hope it works. So, but yeah. So, Makwan, can you do me a favor and can you at Masacre and at Jason and say Bryce is gonna do what I said I was gonna do, and then ask him if that's okay. Just tell him that I'm streaming right now, and then I'm gonna continue on in stream, and then when I'm maybe if you get back to me about what they say, I could complete it on stream or something. That way, shit would be good. So, I mean, I do have all morning to do it tomorrow also. So, bro, don't you have the Alliance Discord? Just tell them yourself. Well, yeah, but we do all our like communication online, and lines on my phone. So, yeah, I'm in the wrong spot. Otherwise, it would. Okay, what is going on with the stream right now? It is disconnecting like crazy. I don't understand. Like, there's got to be a fuck ton of people on the Wi-Fi tonight or something. I don't know. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, I don't see why it's just not working. I don't have any other tabs open, so yeah, it's just kind of retarded. Use your computer. I don't have Line on my computer, and I am not downloading Line on my computer. That's fucking freaks me out. Screw that, man. So, maybe I'll think about it though. Okay, attackers just potency of bleed debuffs by 90%. And we got, what is it? 15 fights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 fights, but only 15 for mutants. So, honestly, I'm just going to take my top 15 mutants. So, that's 10. So, we'll just start with Magneto and keep going. So, I'm gonna see that one two-hander that uses a weak shiny pearl ball with 1,000 RPMs that somehow makes it hook. You probably will. You typically always do see random ass people, especially a two-handed person using some fucking pearl ass ball, kicking ass on a goofy ass pattern. It's always those weirdos. So just do what he's doing, I guess. I guess maybe I just heavy up to an SP3 and then rip the SP3. Come on. Bro, what are you doing? Be careful, I don't want to get the shit knocked out of me. Okay, I'm gonna have to like rip like crazy after this. Fuck me, dude. Oh, it's gonna hurt like a bitch. Ugh, all that damage for nothing. Maybe I'll restart. I could have played that better. Probably because I wasn't boosted, man. Come on, I should be boosting for this stuff. What's wrong with me? I have to boost the XP as well. Okay. Any more leg muscles, that's hard for me to do. Shoot. Miss failed. You can bypass miss with them being magnetized? I didn't know that. Interesting. I mean, there's not like a lot of metal characters that miss besides like divisions, but like I'm not gonna be having them miss on, well, I'm defending, but they're defending, so it's not typically something I gotta worry about. What the fuck? Okay, we'll do that. 40 shrapnel blades for 18k a pop. Lovely. Super cool. Okay. Nice. I can live with that little bit of damage. Not too worried about it. Okay. Old man Logan might get a little bit of regen. Probably not, but maybe. I will get a lot of Furies because he gets his own like bleeds and stuff, so I'll convert them all into Furies immediately. So then I'll get my own Furies because I converted them as well. So. I want to rip an SP2. If you'll let me. Fucking cunt, come on. I'm gonna try to let this heal me back up until I get cornered, then I'll just rip a special attack. It wasn't a black hole! Well, I might have taken more damage being in that corner than I was, so. Oh well. I think I'll be okay. It's not what I clicked. I'll use Onslaught here. I don't think anyone's said anything yet also, which sucks because I need to be talking to people if possible. Great. A little bit of healing out of that, which was good. Stint pause. Decent damage. Works for me. Okay. So nobody's here. I know the EQ's boring, but I gotta do it. I've got nothing else to do. And now there's nobody here. Sad. Very sad. It's okay, Bryce. People will come around, maybe. I'm falling off so hard. The downfall is real. Okay, nice. We'll use Wolverine and then we'll go up the chain, I suppose. What is this? Meantime, I gotta throw a special before this combo goes away. Fuck me, dude. Jeez, dude, what the fuck? That's a ridiculous amount of fucking damage. So unnecessary. I was gonna start talking about the retroactive stuff, but no one's here to talk with. I'm gonna die soon, probably. It's not gonna be fun. Didn't he just parry? Come on, dude. Bro, just throw the special, dude. Why do I have to sit there and dance? Like, you should just throw the fucking special. That's it. There should be no other reason why that has to happen. Come on, man. Just, like, kabam. How many times is that gonna have to happen before you guys realize that AI just should throw the special when I'm backed into a corner? There's nothing else for me to do. Besides eat an SV3. Fuck, dude, why is my game lagging? Come on, man. What messages is it trying to send? What? Stop updating messages, Snapchat. I don't care. Like, literally, I do not give a shit. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Don't care. Fine. I'll use my revive that's expiring. I'll use my health potions that are expiring. Am I even streaming right now? Or did the stream die? I feel like maybe the stream stopped or something. No, still there, so. Well, that just sucks for me, I guess. I don't have to watch. Not bad damage. Not great though.
Bro, this guy looks like you guys.
Huh?
This guy looks like he would like grown up. I'm not even joking.
You say grown up? I am grown up. What do you mean?
Like older. I took a screenshot. Bro, this is wild.
Why does he look like you, dude?
Bro, that looks like you, bro.
Where'd he go?
I don't know where he went, but bro, you look like him.
He's eating, but we're not worried about you. He's a grown man.
He low-key does look like me.
That's what
It's
I'm
wild.
Yeah.
Granddad Bryce.
I got two cats.
Where's the other one? No, Beans already left.
Yeah, my bad.
You're good.
Okay.
Oh, great heavens, my golly. This fucking sucks, dude. This blows. I know I got stuff expiring, but this is ridiculous. I should never have to revive an EQ. I hope Kabam fixes that when they upgrade the fucking event quest. Because this is so stupid, dude. 20 fights with 1 health pool. Like, why? Why did they think that was a good idea? I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, yeah, dude. What the fuck did I eat? Game's also really slow for some reason. I don't know why. I think after this quest, I'm gonna restart everything. So, man, when's the next BG stream? When the season starts. I don't know why I would stream off season. That's, for me, that's boring. Like, there's no progression for me at all. I'm just streaming for no reason. I feel like not streaming for no reason, but playing BGs for no reason. You know, like, I don't know. I just don't feel like doing off-season BGs. I mean, maybe to test the meta or something, but even then, it's kind of just like meh. It's not that exciting for me. You've got to be shitting me right now. Dude, I hate standing still. It does not benefit me. Never mind. Well, it doesn't, okay? Bro, this fucking quest, man. Dude, I shouldn't have to fucking revive. It's like, I'm being so lazy right now. You're missing the Bryce crash outs? Dude, I'm right here. Oakley, get back. You are not allowed over there. Come on, that's where all my cords are. You're going to chew them up. No, I said. I told you that like 3 times already. Move, cat. Move. Not going over there. This fucking cat, dude. Doesn't know how to listen. Yeah, go into the car. That's real smart. You know why I died? Because I wasn't boosted, man. I wasn't fucking boosted. Seconds. Never mind, still crashing out? Of course I am, dude. That's all I ever do is crash out. Dude, can I fucking, like, intercept, bro? Dude, like, I don't get it, man. Bro, get over here, dude. Please. Fucking regen on the SP1 is annoying. Shouldn't have to fucking play it like this, I guess. How did I kill him, man? You want out, cat? Since Logan let you in, you want out? Here. Go. No. Go. Out. Out. Go. Okay, whatever. Never mind. Bro, Cyclops not walking forward makes it harder to intercept. Yeah, dude, I don't even know, like... I don't know, I just don't like that mechanic where it just makes you stand still. That's not for me, I guess. So, oh boy, this is gonna... Well, I mean, it's gonna power her up, but she's not gonna purify anything, because, like, there's nothing for her to purify. But she's gonna get that indestructible, which is gonna be annoying. So, you have a cat? They now have 3. Not unfortunately, but they're rascals. And they're all in heat too. Oh my jeez, dude. What's with the fucking lag? Jeez, bro. What the fuck? Fucking cunt, dude. Jeez, bro. Whoa. This is fucked, bro. So fucked. I can't play with all this fucking lag, dude. Why is it lagging? Check line quick. Maybe someone got back to me. No, you're not going back there. Stop. Oakley, just get out. I don't know why you're in the garage anyways. You're getting all dirty. Out, cat. Sakura, why don't you just answer me when I text you? That was my first fight. Tuma. Dazzler. Who's the next one? Bishop. Oh my jeez. Jack. Jessica Jones. Chi. And then Onslaught. Will be Jack. And then Minis. Will be D Thanos with Chi, and then another one would be Void with Chi. There. Let me know, Masakari, let me know. So, I know you can't see the screen, I was online. I don't need to be showing stuff to people. I feel like that's what it is, so. You should play the get out sound to get it out. I could just do it myself, but I don't feel like screaming, so. Plus I don't think the cat would listen to that. It only listens to down, you know, when it's on the counter. So. Also, yeah, I was online, so I wasn't trying to leak the messages, man, if I didn't have to. Hopefully it's going to be a little more responsive now that I have to use revives and shit. Three is enough. And then I'll get my 20-minute boost going. So, are you going to get anything from Cyber? I don't know yet. I'm still waiting to see what the deals are going to be. I think, but I think tomorrow I'm going to stream when the deals go live. That's my goal, is to do that. Maybe like before that I'll stream like the Howard the Duck thing. But then like I'm gonna stream the deals going live. Or maybe I'll do the deals and how did I think. I don't know exactly how I want to do it, but bitch, you better throw a special. Come on, lady. Throw it. Just throw the fucking special. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Yeah, I get it. I'm degenning, bitch. Fuck you. Great. Just throw the fucking special. Thank you. Fuck, because all my fucking incinerates. Tap, 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 tap. Fucking did this shit again. Great. How is that? Dude, I'm spamming my special, bro. This is retarded, dude. Bro, it really should be 100% resistance if you still take a bunch of damage if you stack up a lot of bleeds. I think she has resistance, doesn't Negasonic? Or maybe not. I don't exactly remember what it is, but I thought she, oh, it's just minus ability accuracy. Never mind, okay. I mean, the seeing red node, yeah, I agree. That would be helpful for it to be 100% or so. So she's bleed immune against skills. Well, bleed, I would say more bleed like preventive as opposed to immune. Because I can still put bleed on her with increased ability accuracy. But other than that, they can't, so. Why did she start with a bar power? This is retarded. Bro, she ain't no fucking... Dude, come on! Just throw the fucking special, please! What is the holdup? This is fucking BS, dude. Just throw it! Fuck's sakes, man. I can't fucking do anything. This is retarded, dude. Come on! Why can't they just put the fucking character on the little fucking area when you go to select a champ so you know who you're fighting next instead of having to actually analyze the map? Especially if you're going to do content like this. I hate that so much, dude. Just put it on that little section where you got to drag your champion in. Just put it below your next fight, this character. So you know, oh, well, I got to fight Bullseye. Well, I'm not going to bring in fucking, you know, Photon or something, you know, like I'm going to bring in someone that counters Bullseye. But no, I have to click that and then look around. I mean, it's not that really ridiculous, but it's just something, a quality of life that would be so much better for the game, is to tell us what the next fight is on the champion select screen. Especially for fights like this, or, you know, content like this where we have to change champs. Thank you for throwing the fucking special attack. Look at that, dude! She's just throwing specials like there's no tomorrow. What the fuck happened? Like, why were you just holding specials like there's fucking a fucking reason to? Like, that was like 4 revives I didn't need to waste, so. I don't think I will, because we will get a rank 5 very soon, and it's only rank 4. Well, maybe, I mean. Where are we going to be getting rank 5s from, though? Like, what are you talking about there, you know? So rank 5 will probably be in banquet. Nah, dude, they wouldn't do it that early. There's no way. Because, check this. So when 7 stars first dropped, the max rank they were allowed to have is rank 2. Because, you could take them to rank 2 and stuff. And that was in May, I'm pretty sure. May of 2023 is when 7 stars dropped. So May of 23, 7 stars dropped. And then May, June, July, August, September, October, November. November! So 7 months later, we got rank 3s. 7 months later, we got rank 3s. And then rank 4s dropped this year. So that'd be December. We'll just say December, October, or December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So rank 4s came out 15 months later. I don't think they're going to implement rank 5s in banquet already. In my opinion, that would be a little silly. I mean, I guess you could get rank 4s in banquet last year, but still, like, there's no way they're gonna have like just tier 5 alpha out the wazoo in the next banquet. If anything, it's gonna be like tier 5 alpha in very, 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 very small increments, like they did for whatchamacallits, like 7 star rank 4s. So maybe 10% of a rank 5 out of a crystal. That'd be fair. I don't think so. I think maybe it's just me, because I never really lived through like 6 star progression and stuff. But I really think we're moving too fast in the progression of this. And I think that Kabam's idea is that they'll be able to use like 7 star ascension to like kind of negate 8 stars for a while. That way they can like, okay, Cable, please throw, fuck you, dude. Okay, well I'm glad she killed him, but fuck's sake, you don't want to throw special. People already have a ton of rank 4s. I mean, true, but imagine how many rank 3s people had before they got rank 4s. Like, it's the same thing. Like, I feel like you should have a lot of rank 3s before you go into rank 5s, you know? Or rank 4s. Same thing with rank 5. So, yeah, we'll have rank 5, rank 6, and Ascension to go through 8 stars. Will come in a long time. I mean, true, but like, if we're starting Ascension in the spring, why would we even go to rank 5s? You know what I mean? Or rank 4s. I feel like what they're gonna do, or no, yeah, rank 5s, rank 5s. I think what they're doing is like, they're adding in Ascension, and it's gonna be like, well, you can ascend this many levels for this long of time. Okay, now you can get them to rank 5. Now we're gonna add in a little more Ascension. Because I think what they said, there was 11 levels. So I think what they'll do is they'll add like maybe 4 levels in the beginning. So you can get a 7 star rank 4 tier 4 Ascension is the max it'll be for a while. And then they'll do 7 star rank 5 tier 4 Ascension will be the max for a while. And then after that, it'll be 7 star rank 5 tier 8 Ascension. And then rank 6s, and then tier 11, I think. So, like, I think that's what they are planning to do. That's what I would do if I was a company. Because, like, when did 6 stars release? That's the biggest question, is, like, comparing the 6 star release or the 6 star, like, Ascension timeline, or a timeline of, like, stuff till, like, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, maybe that's not their plan. But I just don't want to go through 7 stars so quick and then be like, well, I don't have any 7 stars. Or like, I don't have any of them like high enough rank for it to matter. Because I remember, at least one of the older videos I watched of BG, that I remember very, not vaguely, but very well, is a video of him explaining like, it's back before Battlegrounds and stuff, and back before the whole like economy of the game changed when Battlegrounds came out. But like, he was explaining that he was like rank 3ing all of his 6 stars for arena purposes and shit. And like that's good because like, in my opinion, like in those times, like rank 3 6 stars when we had rank 4 6 stars, maybe it was rank 2 6 stars, I don't know, but either way, like having those available were still viable, you know. But like I feel like rank 1 7 stars are kind of obsolete now when it comes to maybe questing or Battlegrounds or Alliance Wars, stuff like that. Like obviously you can still use rank 1 7 stars and stuff, but like rank 1 7 stars still sit below Ascended 6 stars. And even some rank 2 7 stars sit below Ascended 6 stars. So like, in my opinion, I'm primarily only using rank 4, rank 3 7 stars, and then Ascended 6 stars as my main like source of usage for stuff, you know. So I feel like, yeah, BG essentially skipped rank 5 6 stars. Yeah, I mean he did. It was kind of sad. So they released like around 5 years ago, I think, maybe 6. So 2019? No, I think they released 2018 or something. I'm sure I could look it up on the MCOC wiki or whatever, but it's too much work. So. What I don't get is how is she still getting Huntress charges? Dexterity field. What a joke. He's pretty behind back in the... I mean, yeah, he was behind, but like... He still had a plan, you know? And... I mean, whether he was behind or not, like... He was still able to get a lot of stuff done because of how long the progression was, you know? If the 6-star progression was less... than it was, I feel like BG's like, I'm just worried that like, because like with 6 stars, in my opinion, at least in my opinion, I skipped rank 5 6 stars. Like not a lot. Like there was still some characters that I got rank 5 out of my 6 stars. Before I converted into 7 stars, but like, I don't know, I just feel like I kind of skipped my 6 stars and I was kind of like focusing on 6 stars when I should have been focusing on 7 stars. And I told myself like, okay, I'm just going to use rank up gems for my 6 stars and then primarily focus all my resources into 7 stars. And that worked for like maybe 2 months. Then I was like, well, I need to start ranking up 6 stars because they're just cheaper and they're going to benefit me a lot more. And like, I just don't want that to happen when 8 stars release. Like I want to be able to have like a very diverse roster. Like an extremely diverse roster when 8 stars release. That way like when I do convert into 7 stars, I'll have like, I don't know, maybe I'm contradicting myself here, but I kind of like the idea of like having like, I like the idea of having like a maxed out 6-star roster or something, like a 7-star roster before I move into 8 stars. Like I still don't want to, because like I'll have goals obviously in the 7-star roster when we convert to 8 stars, and I want to see if I can complete all those goals. I mean, and my goal is to have every champion maxed out, which is kind of a silly goal for like not a big spender, you know, like unless I'm Yusafa, there's no reason I should be having like all my 7 stars maxed out by the time 8 stars come out. But like, I feel like it's still a goal, so. Where the window? Yeah, I'm in a garage, my guy. What Bob said. So the Wi-Fi is really bad in my room. which is on the other side of the house right now, or apartment, whatever you want to call it. So I had to set up shop in my garage because not on the wall that I'm facing, but on the other side of the door, which is right next to me. So like right here is a wall, right over there is a door, and then over there is a another wall, and then like this is the other wall. But like on that wall, on the other side is where my router is, I think, or my modem. And well, it's really hard to get good connection when you're ages away from the router slash modem. And I've tried everything, to be honest. Like, there's nothing that I can do, I feel like, that I'll be able to kind of like fix my stuff with. Please get a crit here. Fuck me, dude. Okay, nice job. Kick his ass. Sounds a bit suspicious. Wait, a garage in an apartment? Well, it's not like I don't know. That's just what they're called. I don't know. It's interesting how to put it. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. So. Okay, on slut, get in there. Okay, so Jabari Panther, BS Defender confirmed. Yeah, kind of true. But honestly, when A started release, I bet a lot of money, most people won't care about. I mean, that's obviously true. Like, it's the same thing that happened with 6 stars. Like, oh, well, 7 stars. But, like, I don't know. I feel like, think of it like this. If I started the game back in 2014 and I was competitive all through now, I would bet solid money that I would have over 200 maxed out 4 stars, along with like over 200 maxed out 3 stars, over 200 maxed out 2 stars potentially. Like, there's just a lot of things that I missed from not playing the game back in the day that I want to like try to get through, which obviously I'm not going to like go through and be like, oh, I'm going to max out all my 3 stars. I mean, maybe someday when I get really fucking bored and I have like just a bunch of like low tier resources. But I feel like what I'm trying to do now is trying to just catch up with all the progression that I like missed and try to enjoy like the 7-star progression a lot, you know. And, you know, I feel like I would have enjoyed having a shit ton of 6-star rank 3s and stuff and all that. Because, like, right now, I mean, I'm still working on getting a lot of rank 3s. If that makes any sense. Like, hold on. I got to figure out who I got to use for this this Dr. Octopus, and then I'll figure out what I'm talking about. Got a light. Oh, yeah, I used, what's his name? Or what's her name? Phoenix here. I'll use Phoenix again. She did pretty good. So I don't know. It's not up to you. Could they release 7-star? But yeah, I mean, true. I just don't want them to release it too early. And in my personal opinion, I like how long it took them to release 7 stars. So just use Thanos. He's easy. Oh well, something about Incinerate. So I figured I need to use something with Incinerate. So you would burn out and quit potentially. But I don't feel like burning out now. So. I guess that's all that matters. Great, the game froze. I'm just gonna let it stop so you guys can watch me finish this. But if you were competitive in 2014, I mean, yeah, true. I feel like it would be hard to stay competitive for roughly 11 years. Like that don't get me wrong, that's very difficult. Like, I know Fortnite's only been around for a few years, but there's not as many competitive players that have been around as long as the game has been. You know, even content creators like that still make content in Fortnite. Like the only ones that I can think of, even though the game's only like 6 or 7 years old roughly. I think it came out 27. Oh, so I guess 8 years old this year. 2017. But like, there's from what I can think of the people that are still making content on Fortnite like daily and stuff. There's only like 3 that I can think of that are consistently doing it still. Courage JD, which I don't find it entertaining. Nick A30, which I think appeals to the younger generation of Fortnite, like the kids that play Fortnite. He appeals to them, and then Cypher PK, which maybe appeals to the kids, but I think he's more towards like the OGs and stuff. And then Courage is just an idiot. Like his content, I think, is for kids because the way he acts, he's actually an idiot. But either way, like it's hard to stay competitive in any game for the life of the game. It's hard. You'll get burnt out and stuff. Not Ninja anymore. No, I feel like Ninja really doesn't do much. I mean, obviously he still uploads maybe a couple Fortnite videos and stuff, but he does a lot of things, you know. And plus, after Mixer, you know, after the whole Mixer ordeal, Mixer fell off. He fell off after Mixer, 100%. You can't even deny that. 100%. Buddy fell off after he signed that deal with Mixer. His career went down the drain. Hate to say it, but it's true. Okay, lady, come on. Get your shit together. Oh, I honestly thought she did a double hit after she finished all that. I guess not. I feel retarded. Damn it. So, it's too bad he was a funny guy before he was super popular. I mean, I think a lot of people are not generic, but I'm trying to say like a lot of people are original and unique before they go, before they get like popular and shit. So, who am I trying to rank up next? I think a science character, maybe. With all that ascension dust that I won't be using because I can't really. So glad that the game froze again. That's nice. So Phoenix has been out for like 6 years and you still don't know her animations. What do you mean, dude? She's been out since like 2016. She's been out for almost 10 years. Come on now. And yes, I don't know her animations because I don't really use her. So, but so you're saying if you get popular, you will it get worse? I don't even know. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know if I get worse or something. It's hard to explain. Like, before Ninja was like famous, he was very verbal and kind of said what he wanted. He said a lot of things that maybe people nowadays wouldn't really agree with. In fact, probably a lot of people nowadays that wouldn't agree with him. But I'm gonna try bailing the duck out. We'll see how he does. He'd say things and he would say certain things, and like, after he became famous, he just wouldn't do that anymore. Because he's got that reputation. He's got a, he built his reputation on that, but like he has to like, dude, why the fuck does it keep freezing, bro? Stop, please. I can't fucking stream when I just am constant frozen screens. Come on, man. I get it that the fucking wireless connection isn't always the greatest, but like my fucking Bluetooth speaker doesn't disconnect every fucking 5 minutes when I'm playing music, man. Come on. This is ridiculous. How is my phone any different to the computer, dude? If anything, that's a better connection. They both have fucking, computer brains. Fucking Bluetooth device don't have that shit. Fuck me, dude. How do I miss the text on there? Sheesh! Fuck you, Nefaria. Dirty cunt. Oh, whatever. The double duck next to each other looks majestic. Dude, Brian Grant would be proud. He really would be. And I don't know where he is, man. He hasn't uploaded since that one upload. Like, the fuck, dude? Just come back. You tell me you had this whole, like, event planned out, and yet you're still not doing anything. At least I haven't seen him upload at all. Maybe he has been. I just have been completely, like, stupid with it. But I definitely think he's not really streaming much anymore, but whatever. So, but that's what I'm kind of trying to say is like Ninja built his reputation on that, but as the crowd got bigger and the more people started to watch, he had to change up the way he acted. Otherwise, he was going to lose a lot of like his viewership, and that's just obvious. At least I think it's obvious. Dude, how can I not fucking dex that anymore, dude? What the fuck happened? Bro, I used to be able to dex that special 2 like nothing, dude. Okay, I'm back after a sudden surge of things to do at work. Hey, nice. You can't be bored the whole time, so. I mean, being censored doesn't necessarily mean you're more boring. True, but like, it's hard to be as funny. You just don't openly express your personal opinions much. And I mean, if people like you for openly expressing your personal opinions a lot, like that's going to affect your audience, I feel, And I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel like Ninja still has a strong platform and stuff, and he's made his millions, so if he wanted to quit streaming, he could. I think he just streams now because he likes playing video games and stuff. Like, around Fortnite, like, yeah, he liked playing Fortnite and stuff, but I think he primarily did it because, well, he was getting fucking paid hella. So, like, I think that's primarily why he kept playing Fortnite and stuff. But, after a while, like, I think he got sick of it, and then, like, he just had to find something else to do, Dude, what the fuck did I do, man? I can't fucking dex. Come on, dude, this is ridiculous. Should not be happening. I shouldn't have to fucking block that, dude. Dude, why did it run out, man? Come on, not cool. Bro used to be able to dex Nefarious SP2. He's rusty. I am rusty. And I don't even know why, because the whole time I was gone from streaming, I was still playing the game. I just wasn't playing it like a maniac, so. But whatever, so. Well, now I need health back, but I don't know where to get it. Hold your horses. Who am I fighting? Taskmaster? I'm gonna use Carolina. Because she's like the only one that has passives that will actually do something to him, so. Yeah. Use King Groot? Yeah, I was gonna wait to use King Groot, maybe later. I don't want to use it too early after the first fight, because that's kind of ridiculous, so. I'm gonna try to brute force with half health for a couple fights. I mean, the next couple fights look pretty easy. It's just fucking Carnage and Taskmaster, but I'll still probably screw it up, so. Hopefully not, but we might, so. But what were we talking about, Bob? Shit. Besides the ninja thing, what were we talking about before that? So where the fuck's my vigilance, man? Come on. Why you gotta be so fucking difficult, dude? Could have died there. I didn't, but still. Being rusty? No, way before that. Before we start talking about the ninja stuff. Well, something about like, oh, the whole not wanting 7-star progression to last too little. Okay, yeah. So like, yeah, that's kind of like one of my concerns is I want to make sure like I progress as fast as I can with 7 stars before 8 stars come out. And like, I don't know, it's just like a fear in the back of my mind is that they're going to start releasing stuff way too fast. Like my biggest fear would be they're going to release Ascension and Rank 5s at the same time, and then they're going to do like more Ascension and Rank 6s at the same time. Because then I'm just going to be like, well shit dude, 8 stars is going to be out within the next major update or something. I'm going to be cooked, you know? And I don't know, I'm just worried. Because it was kind of a rat race trying to get all the 7s that I have now. Like, I don't know, I was really far behind compared to the average, like, top end player when 7 stars released. Carnage, do something, please! What the fuck, dude? Jeez Louise, man. The fuck is this shit? Why do they gotta act like this, dude? Why is the AI retarded? Okay, nice. So, but a release of a star level is peak? I mean, true, except 6 star? 6 star Gallon's so bad. What do you mean, dude? But, I mean, yeah, like 6 stars, I mean, the release of 6 stars was peak, but for how long it lasted, like, I think that's why people were so excited for when 7 stars dropped and stuff, you know? Because I remember, like, the winter before, you were able to get like 7 star shards by the time 7 stars released. Like 2022 winter, I'm pretty sure you were able to start getting 7 star shards and building them up as you open up your 6 star crystals and stuff. And you know, I mean, they're still going to do that. I guarantee it. When 8 stars drop, they're going to give us like, you know, maybe a 6-month window to open up a bunch of 7 star crystals to get 8 star shards in order to have a pretty decent thing. But like, during that time, I didn't have a lot of 6 stars. So I'm just worried that potentially, like, when 8 stars drop, I'm not gonna have. I mean, I think maybe I'm just like having the fear of reliving my 6 star progression within 7 star progression. But I would say that my 7 star progression is pretty on par with most people. So maybe I'm just like having fear of the past repeating itself. But I don't know, I enjoy 7 stars, you know? And I think most people also enjoy 7 stars. So, just not wanting to see them go is just kind of maybe a silly thing. for me. Bro, can you just stop fucking hitting me so hard? Making me queasy, man. You never parry him either. He fucking blows. To build an SP3 so I can get a big heal, if possible. But I might kill him with the SP3 also, so. Oh, Dr. Fate, what's up, man? 6 stars were just a lazy complete copy of 5 stars, but with more power. Even the border was just swapped color. I mean, yeah, but the same thing could be said about 7 stars. They're just a lazy copy of 6 stars because they didn't add like an extra like little thing. You know what I mean? Like they never added like an extra ability or whatever. It's just, oh, you can increase the precision or whatever. Like I guess that's cool, but it's such a small amount that it doesn't matter, you know. At least adrenaline was a big thing, and you were able to heal back a big special 3 or something. If you ate a special 3 and you had your own, you could heal at least 30% of the damage back. You know, that's nice. So, but 7 stars had an extra rank, had stat focus, and the Titan system is way better. Okay, I mean, from your standpoint, I guess that's a fair observation, but I don't know. Well, if it isn't saucy, Dr. Fate, a little late as usual. Hey, Bob. Will I wake up late? What can I do? That's an MGS reference. Someday people will get my references. I mean, if you weren't old, Bob, people will get your references. Yeah, that's true. You know, but you're like what, 30 years old, Bob? Something like that. You're an old guy, man. Plus, they released along with Relics, making them a little better. I mean, yeah, but Relics released, I think. I'm pretty sure Relics released around the time we could start collecting 6 star or 7 star shards. But, you know, give or take, they released around the time, so yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm over worrying myself for the new things to come. It's not my view why. So, I wonder if Bryce reads our conversations. Oh, in Discord? 100% not. I don't got time to read all of them. Every once in a while, I'll try to read through it, but then I keep scrolling, and then keep scrolling, and then keep scrolling. And I'm like, well, for fuck's sakes, you guys, shut up. And then, like, yeah, that's about it, so. Oh my, dude, come on. Dude, what the fuck? Come on. Can't parry or something? When am I getting my Nova Fists? Dude, Blade, throw a fucking special attack, please. I thought I got my Nova Fist now. Maybe not. Come on, bro, just throw it. What is the fucking holdup, dude? Bro, I don't get how to use this guy. I thought they updated him so he get his Nova Fists at like 6 or something, but I guess not, so. We talk a lot? Yeah, you guys do. Why are all buffs to mid champs turning them into annoying defenders? Because we need more annoying defenders so they can release more better attackers, obviously. Like, come on, Kabam. I just want to use the champs that I actually know from comics, not put them on defense. I mean, you don't have to put Super Skrull on defense or Blade or whoever you were thinking about putting on defense. You can put them on offense. I mean, every champ works on offense. It's just not every champ might be fucking Hercules on offense. So. Also, EQ is so RNG, it's always a chance to gain a buff or apply a debuff. Yeah, I don't know why it's so, like different, you know. I really hope I can get a regen quick off that so I can get, like, a fucking regen quick, but Rhino is a complete potato on offense. No, he's not. Get him as a 7-star and you'll think different. Dude, give me the regen, man. Thank you. I'll take that there. Dude, how do I miss? Fuck's sakes, dude. Fuck me, dude. Fuck was I trying to... Fuck this, dude. I'm gonna try that. If it's actually taking stuff from my inventory, perfect. So, well, it's just... Who's GR? Dude, can you... Oh, go to dude. Too bad I'm fucking healed full. Just throw a special, Cyclops. Come on, man. Jeez Louise, dude. I've got fucking... all these buffs and I can't get a fucking vigilance. Dude, stop! Why can't I fucking parry? Throw it! Oh, now you're fucking unblockable, you bitch. What happened to my crit resistance? Buy and use? Why? Yeah, only own. Let's do that, huh? That's a good idea. Fuckers. Dude, I can't intercept anybody anymore. Dude. I can't parry when the falter's up? Why is that a thing? Makes no sense. Just throw the fucking special, dude, please. Why do I have to fucking sit here and dance with you? Dude, I hate the fact that I have to fucking... I don't have my parry with the fucking falter, dude. This is retarded. Like, why is that such a fucking big thing, Kabam? Just let me parry with a falter. I can't hit you anyways. Because you're faltered, so unless I have a fucking vigilance... And even then, like, it doesn't matter. Like, dude, the fucking node choices for this is stupid. I really hope Adam works here. I really hope so. But, okay. Since I can never... Oh, here we go. So, What are your guys' thoughts if you guys read the post that Kabam, Karate Mike, whatever you want to call him, put on the Discord? How they're going to be like retroactively like putting in Ascension. They're going to add like Ascension crystals or something, and Ascension pools, and then like I don't know. It's weird what they kind of dropped, and the whole thing with like a different type of crystal also. How does it hit me, dude? Hold on, this guy's gonna be a bitch. I can just feel it. Why does that power burn me? Okay, well, Adam's good, so. Oh yeah, what is it? I really looked. It looked really long, so I didn't read it. I always read the long stuff because it's always interesting to read it and stuff. So, but my reading comprehension, because I was an asshole in school, is horrible. So I might have to take a peek-see on it and do a little revised digging while we're talking about it. But basically, what I could come up with was that they're going to be adding a new crystal, which is going to have another pool, which is going to have like an Ascension pool, which is going to require us to get Ascension crystal shards, which will allow us to open crystals of those characters in that pool, which will somehow give us the stuff that we need, which I don't really understand how that's going to work, because there's going to be a whole other crystal we're going to have to go through. And don't get me wrong, I love opening crystals, but with the amount of crystals they added for 7 stars, I'm kind of overwhelmed. And especially with all the different places you can now get 7 stars, it's really like spread out, and I have to like really think about where I got to get my resources, you know? Because like if I want a 7-star Angela, well, great. Now I don't know if she's in the Incursions one or the other one, dude. Why can't I just don't know why I can't parry with that. That's so annoying. But like, if I want a 7-star Angela, I have to go to the Incursions, I think. Yeah, I have to go to Incursions and play Incursions so I can get Incursion artifacts, so I can open up and maybe get a 7-star Angela, as opposed to just having not unlimited 7-star crystals, but a good amount of 7-star crystals where I can just, you know, open, not have to like play certain modes, and I can get Angela or something out of a lucky pull, you know? And I mean, I get that some people probably didn't like doing that, but I kind of like the simplicity of 7 or 6 stars. Now, don't get me wrong, the addition of the Titan pool, like Bob said, yes, like, I think the Titan crystal is very well done. It's a lot better than the featured hero crystal. Definitely worth giving the props to Kabam on that one, because that is a very good thing. And I should have went for a light attack there. Fuck you. Wasn't I dexing during the special attack? Pretty sure it was. Maybe it wasn't. Whatever. She's dead, so. These crystals are just free money in Kabam's eyes. 100%, dude. 100%. Kabam should do something like they do in the AW showcase, where you get a regen if you walk over a mine in EQ. I mean, that'd be nice, but it'd still be annoying because I'd have to like back all the way up, go over that mine, and do it. So that'd be annoying. But oh really? Okay, so yeah, why do we need a specific class and any specific champ thing for ascending a 7-star? Like, why can't it just have rank 3? Yeah, like that's another thing is I don't understand. Is like that's more materials we have to get now, which is a lot more like money they're gonna spend on, and I really don't think they're gonna be like, because there's going to be character-specific Ascension Dust, and there's also going to be, like, champion-specific Ascension Dust. And something I'm worried about with this is, like, is there going to be a cap on this Ascension Dust? Because from my idea of this is going to be like Clash Royale, where you can just get a bunch of cards for your card, and then it can go over the limit, but then when you upgrade, the limit like goes back to like, there's like a new limit, but whatever cards were in the overflow, they go into the new limit, and then you can upgrade them again and stuff. So my concern is like for one, is there gonna be a cap? So like, am I just gonna like, can I just get super unlucky when opening up random Ascension crystals or whatever, and then like, oh well, now that I randomly opened up this Ascension crystal and I just for some reason got max stacks of this fucking, I don't know who's a bad character, Vision. Vision's not in the basic or anything, so they probably won't add like exclusive characters to the Ascension Dust pool, but just for, you know, whatever. So now I have these max stacks of Vision things. So what am I gonna get if I pull them again? Like what are the stacks gonna give me? Like, am I gonna get like units, or am I gonna get like a selector for different stuff? Like, I don't know. I'm confused, you know. And then also like, am I just gonna be like, oh well, I have to like ascend Vision now because he's the only one that can ascend, and I just you know, I've had super bad luck when it came to Ascension Dust, so I obviously, you know what I mean? If it's just gonna, fuck me, dude. Ugh, man, come on! Why do I gotta sit at fucking 3 health? Just give me a fucking heal after each fight, please, Kabam. I'm sick of this. 1 health pool for 16 fights is retarded. Dude, why, man? It's so frustrating. But you know, that's another thing I'm worried about is like, so now there's all this Ascension Dust that I'm going to have to be keeping track of. But there's only going to be certain, I know they said there's only going to be certain characters that can be ascendable on day 1. Which would be like Paviter, Pavarkar, Lizard, stuff like that. But like, dude, can I fucking dex right, please? So after that, like, are they just gonna start adding characters from the base pool into the Ascension pool? Or like, how's that gonna work, you know? Because it's gonna be just like another Titan crystal, but for a completely different thing. And like, but they also said it's gonna be just 6 characters in the pool. So it's gonna be even less than the Titan thing. And like, are they gonna rotate it out? So like, when this amount of like, maybe this Ascension pool is gonna last for, I don't know, 3 months, like the Titan crystal will. Where are those new or those old Titan ascendable champs gonna go? Like, are they just gonna go away, and you're gonna be like, well, I can't ascend them now because my limit is up? I mean, Kabam never does that with things. So like, we don't need a buff on him. We just need a 7-star Vision APU. Doesn't look cooler. Oh, AOU? Yeah, I mean, we have an Avengers Age of Ultron. Oh, and the subs version. I got you, okay. Where are you supposed to get these new ass champs, bro? Exactly, yeah, like, I don't know. I read the post, so they said that, fuck's sakes, dude. So any champ that you get out of their specialized Valiant crystals, so like, let's take J. Jonah Jameson, for instance. If you pull him out of the 300 unit Valiant crystals, any time that you pull him, you'll get Ascension like rewards when Ascension drops in the future for J. Jonah Jameson. Now I don't know if it's going to be like a message in the mail, like, hey, here's your stuff, because I'd prefer that if they did that as opposed to just what they did with I don't know if it was a Titan comp or what it was, where they just granted it to your account. It was recent. It was some type of compensation or something. I don't remember what they did, but they just granted it to your account. It might have been. It might have been something to do with raids or whatever, but. So like, are they just gonna grant that to our account and stuff? But they also said that like any stuff that you get now, so like Paviter, they also said that Paviter Pravarkar in the double track will count towards the Ascension stuff, along with Lizard and the Titan pool, but that's it. Anything else is not going to count. So, for instance, like, and all the new stuff is happening with Paviter and Lizard. That's like the start of like the stuff. So we can start getting like Ascension things for them now, but like we can't get it now because like it's gonna drop in spring of next year, so we won't get it until spring. But like they're gonna keep records of our things, which I can only assume how bad that's gonna go if somebody. If somebody's account, they get Peter or Paviter Pavarkar or whatever the fuck his name is, Indian Spider-Man, if they pull him from the Titan, or not even from the Titan, but the double track event, and then Kabam fucks something up, and nobody notices, like, well, you're gonna have a shit ton of people influxing the Kabam support page. And then, Kabam's gonna be screwed there because, like, well, they're gonna have to figure out who didn't get it, who got it, and blah, blah, blah. And I know recently they've kind of just been, like, ignoring, like, who got it, who didn't got it, and they've just been giving it to everybody. At least with the Titan comp they did with that. Which I think is weird as well because, like, some people got it twice and people only got it once, so. But, regardless. So, there's just, I don't know, it's kind of weird with how they're doing things recently. And with how things are going to go in the future. So, more RNG, yippee, yeah, pretty much, I think. So, oh yeah, awesome. 0.0001 chance I get J. Jonah Jameson. That's the only champ I can ascend. Exactly, But, I mean, most people, if they bought the double track, Paviter Pavarkar probably will be ascendable on day one, depending on the rewards. And then, like, same thing with Lizard. Like, I'm sure most people are going to pull him from the Titan Crystal. And if they don't, I mean, they might. But, also, is he going to be in the Titan Crystal or is he going to be Dracula in them? Because the change is going to be Mr. Knight. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work. Like, what is this, dude? So, I just want to ascend my top champs with a simple higher tier ascension dust. And how's that too much to ask for? Because that would be too easy. Kabam wants you to spend. Come on, Beast, do something, man. Come on, bro. Okay, well, Vox is retarded, so we're good, So, December is the only legit free-to-play Ascension possible is Lizard if you pull him from Titan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So, save your Titan crystals. Or shards, You have a 1 in 18 chance of getting him. So. After I finish this quest, we can actually pull up the stuff that they said, and we can actually read about it. Like we can read it over for people that didn't read it or whatever, in case that stuff. So that's big stinky. I agree. Ask for the same amount of money of 2 consoles and still this stuff. Just about, yeah. Bro, I don't care about Lizard at all. He's mega mid. I ain't ascending Lizard, bro. Fuck that. I don't know. He doesn't seem bad. I mean, I haven't used him, so I guess I wouldn't know, but. Doesn't seem like a bad champ. Come on. There we go. Hawkwind, I missed you, buddy. Hopefully they add you in the 7-star thing. Fuck CGR. Yikes, that regeneration is wild. There we go. So, he ain't bad, but he isn't even close to the champs I want to send. True, I mean, there's a lot of champs that I'd like to send. Dark Phoenix. Could you imagine the defensive threat that I send to Dark Phoenix? Bro, wild stuff. Why must Kabam make champs like Nico be so broken and Lizard be so mid? Well, I mean, in the comics, like, I feel like Nico's actually a strong character, but, like, you know, she's strong, but, like, not like Thor strong. I feel like she's really strong. She's definitely a strong mystic character, but I don't think she's like Thor strong, you know. So, but she'd be stronger than Lizard in my opinion, you know. So I think that makes sense why she's stronger than him, because in the comic, I mean, it's just Lizard, dude. He's just a fucking big lizard. Like, maybe he's got super intelligence and shit, but so what, dude? He's just a big ass lizard. He's a cool character and all that, but like, that's about it. No! Fuck me. Okay, so. Also, this doesn't even to be good because there are like 14 ranks, and if each rank is as potent as a normal 6-star ascension, that'd be crazy. No, yeah, like that would be wild. I totally agree. Like, the ascension levels cannot be that potent, because if they are that potent, like, you know, my guess, and my guess is always wrong, but this is just my guess, is that like the ascension is going to be very minimal per rank, but it's going to, once you max them out, it's going to be like 33% extra, you know, because I don't remember if there's 14 ranks. I thought there was 11. But like, for real, depending on the ranks, it will be all dependent on how much each percentage each rank is. Because I'm pretty sure with 6-star ascension, dude, can I just parry? Thank you. With 6-star ascension, like, I think the ascension grants like 20%, 22% attack rating, along with 22% attack, or health. What am I talking about? So I have a feeling like it's going to be like minimal, but it's going to add up to something greater than what the 6-star one was, because I'm pretty sure the ascension on I think the ascension on a 4-star, or no, I think maybe the ascension on a 4-star is 22% boosted, and then 5 stars is 20%, and then 6 stars is 18%. I could be wrong, but I don't know. So the deliberate made her look like purple doo-doo? Who? No one wants to be using a champ who is half bald, half mohawk. Oh, I agree. I mean, I don't want to do that either, but I don't really give a shit about what the champion looks like when I use him, because like, in my opinion, I'm not playing the game for looks. I'm playing the game for experience, really. I guess the looks are kind of just like a side, like, ooh, you know, that's nice, you know. But yeah, she doesn't look like that. She doesn't look like that in the comics. She's Asian, you know. And if I'm incorrect, please point me in the right direction. But I'm pretty sure this character is not Asian. Hello.
How's it going?
Good, good, good. Yeah, she doesn't really look Asian to me.
Huh?
No, this character I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah, this is not really what she looks like, you know.
Alright, I might hop on the screen here in a minute.
Alright, sounds good. Thanks, Logan. Like, are people just saying ideas and everyone's like, yeah, let's go with that? Read the bio. Nico Minoru was a relatively normal goth teenager until she and several of her childhood friends accidentally witnessed their parents performing a human sacrifice with the help of the Staff of One, stolen from her own mother. Nico and the other runaways managed to defeat their parents. They were forced to quickly mature into full superheroes by the resulting power vacuum in Los Angeles. I mean, yeah, that's accurate. I'm pretty sure. I haven't watched the Runaways TV show, so I don't know how the TV show's going to depict it, and I don't want any spoilers if you guys have watched it. But like, from what I realized, like, that's how the Runaways like all manifested, you know. And I don't know. I mean, she was the first Runaway that I was introduced to in that other Marvel game that I play, which I haven't played in like 3 weeks or something, but still, so. Bro, this ain't no hero. She's a full-on villain. What do you mean, dude? Her parents were the evil ones, and she stopped her parents, and they're doing good now. So maybe Carolina will bring some light in her life. Maybe, yeah. I mean, they're lesbians. So, but I don't know. So okay, let's look at that post since we finished that thing. Hopefully the game doesn't lag too much. Bean, do you want out, or do you want to say hi to the camera? I think she wants out, so maybe another time we'll show her what the camera looks like, or show her to the camera. But, so yeah, I'm going to pull this up quick. Hopefully it doesn't lag the stream too much. I'm sure it's going to lag the stream a little bit because it doesn't like when I'm using Google. But we'll be able to read it and figure out what's going on. Because they just talk about like the Ascension stuff, and then along with like retroactively giving rewards back, which I mean they should be doing anyways. But so, she's got no backstory on the sacrifice, and she just decides, "Yep, let's steal and kill my own parents." Well, the parents did a child sacrifice, like that's horrible, you know. So Spider-Man would never do that. I mean, true, but yeah, whatever. So was that his dog? No, it's a cat. Well, we don't have a 6-star spiral? Yeah. Well, we have a 7-star, so why do we need a 6-star? So, not surprised this human slave in the background. Meow. Meow, meow. Or however that TikTok goes. If Aunt May was performing a ritual, he would at least try to understand it. I mean, he would stop her and then try to understand it. I mean, not everyone can be like Batman, Spider-Man, Daredevil. You know, I don't know if Daredevil kills or not. I don't think he does, but not everyone can be like those three, you know, like, that's just the hard truth, you know, so. But I'm going to put this on my screen here, maybe give it a little extendo, or whatever. Okay, so let me, Chrome. Okay, we're just going to leave it like that, that way I can read it, even though it's only half the screen. We're just going to leave it like that so I can read it and you guys can see it, so. So it just before we begin, blah blah blah, retroactive. So there's a new term, simple terms, and RER is something we promise to give you in the future for actions to take right now. So they're doing this, blah 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 blah, whatever. So you guys understand why they're doing it. So retroactive materials. So if you haven't heard by now, 7-Star Ascension Plus is coming. I don't know why I had to add the plus on there. They've been watching too much Hulu plus live TV, whatever. And it will be here soon. We understand that there's a lot of questions floating around about this new system, so today we want to answer a few questions we've been seeing a lot. To start, we've announced that we will retroactively award Ascension Plus materials for brand new champions from Summer's Fest onwards. In this case, brand new champions refers to completely brand new champions of the contest that are sourced via standard release methods. So it works for Pavita Prabharkar, Lizard, J. Jonah Jameson. I'm assuming the second character, and unless Doctor Strange is the second character of January, but I'm pretty sure there's another one. I could be wrong. Maybe Doctor Strange is the second character in January. I don't remember that, but J. Jonah Jameson, Blue Marvel, the second February champion, Pixie, the second March champion, blah, so on. You know, you guys get that. So Doctor Strange is here. And I feel like they're still going to do, like, if they do rebuild champions like this, they're going to make them assemblable at launch as well. So, regardless. Who's the December champ? The December champ is, no, not Isophine. It's, what's her name? Something, I can't think of her name. But she's the cosmic lady with the tentacles or whatever for the idols. I think it'll be the same thing as last year with, what's her name? Isophine, so. So, what you get? Any copy of the champion above pulled from their featured Valiant Crystal or Double Track event will grant the Ascension Plus materials to get them Ascension Level 1 shortly after release. So, basically, the only way you can get that stuff is by opening the featured Valiant Crystals, or the only one that gives the Double Track event is Spider-Man Pavita Prabharkar. Unless they're adding maybe like a March champ with Pixie is going to be a double track starting in January. I don't know what they're going to do. But that's what my assumption is mainly it's just for Pavita Prabharkar and maybe more champs along the line. So Ascension Level 1 shortly after release. This includes one champion-specific Ascension token and one class-specific Ascension token each. So I'm assuming the higher it goes, it's just going to not double, but it's going to need +1 every time. So to ascend someone to the level 2, it's going to be 2 character-specific tokens and 2 class-specific ones. Or they could do it kind of like 1 champion token and then 2, and then 2 and then 3, and then 2 and then 4, and then something like that. I don't know how they do it, but and then if you get more than one of the copies, if you get more than 1 copy of these 7-Star champs through these same methods, you will get an additional 1 champion-specific token and 1 class token per copy. Makes sense. And then the Lizard Celebration bonus, so the celebration for Lizard being the main champion around the Summer's Fest announcement, while every Lizard from any source since Summoner will grant 1 whatever, but additionally when the Titan pool rolls over in December, any Lizards pulled from this crystal until the feature launches this spring will also grant 1 Lizard Ascension token. Now, I don't know if they just shorten that for the thing, or you're only going to get the Lizard token and you're not going to get the Science token. I think that's BS. But that might be what they're doing. I don't know. But yeah, when Ascension fully releases, you'll automatically receive all promised materials soon after the update drops. So I hope they give it in-game mail instead of just being like, oh, your stuff's there, and then we have to go search for it. That'd be annoying. But so basically, that's one thing. So the retroactive things about this is they're going to give you, any character you pull, So basically, Spider-Man, Pavita Prabharkar, and Lizard are the only free ones, even though the double track isn't free. But it's a lot more free than J. Jonah, Blue Marvel, and Pixie are going to be from the Valiants. So along with that, there's going to be a new 7-Star Ascension Crystal, which means another aspect of Ascension we announced at Summer's Fest was that we would be adding 7-Star champs to the Ascension pool through various methods. This also provides another avenue to acquire Ascension outside of new champion releases. Furthermore, one of the largest pieces of feedback we heard from players at the Summer's Fest and online in our various social spaces has been the frustrations related to duping 7-Star champions, especially when they're max SIG. We've seen the screenshots of players with millions of 7-Star shards and seen all the feedback that pulling SIG 200 Titan champs is a rough feeling. It's clear that this is a pain point for players for various reasons, and we have plans to remedy this. While we're not ready to reveal the full details of our long-term systems yet, we plan to leave you stranded in suspense for months while we finish it. We didn't plan So effective immediately, every time you pull a duplicate 7-star champion from any source, you will retroactively earn shards for a brand new, special, exclusive Ascension 7-star crystal. Clearly this is still this name. I don't even mind that name, like Ascension 7-star crystal. Like, that makes sense. I don't know why they'd change it. That seems pretty simple and it makes sense. So I don't know. So when can we ascend older champs? Once this drops, I don't know exactly how it's going to do, but basically this crystal features 6 champions, and the champions in this crystal can only be ascended by opening this exact crystal. These shards drop solely from 7-star dupes, and shard rewards are identical regardless of where the champion was duped. Now, we touched earlier that pulling max sig champs feels extra bad, especially from Titan crystals. To address this feeling, we plan to grant even more of these special exclusive 7-star shards when summoners pull max sig Titan champs, also effective immediately. So, I mean, if you're just a whale and you're max sigging your Titan champs, then you'll be getting extra whatever. This is something that we've been discussing for a while. I'm trying to confirm that we all do this retroactively yesterday. So I don't know, like, if they're gonna actually start giving out crystals or whatever, but so. It says here though, that said, we hope to have a follow-up post before the end of 2025 with the exact shard cost, shards per dupe values, and the initial launch pool of 7-star Ascension, and the special exclusive 7-star Ascension pool. So my worry is, like, how are they, like, are they just gonna have 2 pools where it's gonna be new champs going this one, old champs going this one? Because after a while, the old champs are gonna fill up this, and then, like, the new one, well, it's gonna constantly be going on. So, like, sooner or later, the 7-star Ascension pool of the exclusive one, well, that's gonna get filled up really quick. And depending on how they update it, some people might be shit out of luck for the pool because it might go away or it might stay. I don't know how that's going to work, you know. So I don't trust them sending all the tokens for each dupe. I did. They're 100% going to scam everyone because no one can remember their 7-star pools. True. But maybe not. I mean, I have a little hope that they'll do it right, but I'm still a little worried that they might try to, you know. So, I mean, even if you had the data for that, they still would be like, no, this is what you had. Unless you send video proof, you know. And even if you send video proof, they could be like, well, what did you do off camera, you know? Like, I mean, if you had every single fucking 7-star on camera, I guess it makes sense, but that's only if you get max sig, Dr. Fate. So it's not even like if you just get a dupe. I'm pretty sure it's just for max sig. I'm pretty sure that's what it means when it says these shards drop solely from 7-star dupes, regardless of what the crystal was. Unless it means just like in general any dupes, but I'm pretty sure like. Oh, I read it wrong. Oh no. Okay. So, yeah. So you'll get Ascension stuff, but then max sig champs, it'll be extra. So never mind. Okay. So yeah. You were right. That's still a little sketchy though, because every time you get a 7-star dupe, well, how are you going to keep track of that? How is Kabam going to accurately tell you, oh, this is what we got for your stuff? But regardless, so with the launch of Ascension, around 30 additional currently ownable 7-stars and the January Saga Chase Champion will be ascendable through the precise count, though the precise count might shift slightly. These champions will live in the Ascension base pool. The exact method of acquisition for the base pool crystal is still being determined, and therefore we don't have shareable details at this moment. So, like, this is what confused me, because now there's a special exclusive 7-star Ascension pool, but there's also a base pool of the already ownable 7-stars. But then there's also going to be the initial launch pool, which, from my understanding, is Paviter, Lizard, and those guys. So unless it's going to be like the launch pool in this is going to be Paviter, Lizard, Spider Slayer, whatever, and so on until March or whatever, and then these 30 other ones, I guess it makes sense, but it's still kind of weird, you know. So I don't know, man. Just a lot more hurdles and resources. Exactly. I agree. It's kind of like, why do we got to do so much? You know, like you could have just slowed down 7-star progression and added like tier 3 dust, or yeah, tier 3 dust and be fine with it. I think, but whatever. So. As of now, to celebrate the launch in spring, we plan to run a fairly simple event where you can earn some of these champions ascended easily and for free. In the future, there will be even more ways to earn champion essential materials, but on later dates, stay tuned. So I mean, they are going to have a launch thing. They had the relic launch event. They even had the second like StatCast relic launch. Those have little goofy events. Sevens have their own event, so I guess this makes sense for having an event. But what I don't understand is like we plan to run a fairly simple event. There's been a lot of events where they said it was simple, and most people still don't understand it. So you can earn some of these champions ascended easily. Like, does that mean you're just gonna get them ascended right away? Or like, I don't know what that means. Like, are they just gonna give us ascended champions? Or are they gonna give us the materials for it? Or how? I don't know how this is gonna work. So. And wrapping up, it says 7-star dupe shards for future special exclusives. 7-star crystal are now actively live for the retroactive stuff. And then Ascension Plus materials for all eligible champion releases on the list above when sourced as described. So when the feature launches, the rewards will be sent to you shortly after release. Which I still think kind of sucks because it's only these ones are going to be for Lizard, Paviter, Spider Slayer, all that. And then this 30 additional currently ownable 7-stars won't have anything until that little event comes up in the spring. So I don't know. The way they're doing this seems a little rough and not exactly the right way to do it, I feel like. But I don't know. I'm not a company, so I don't know how to run things like a company. So maybe they're doing this the right way. Maybe not. So that's something I had to, I guess, get off my mind and stuff. So, but yeah, I gotta go, Bryce. See you later. Sounds good, Dr. Fate. I was just about to wrap it up here as well, probably. I got the 5 pieces of the new idol. Can't buy her for some reason. Is it 12? Well, you can't buy her because she's not out yet. Like, she doesn't come out until December. So, and I mean, if you want to get the 6-star one, yeah, you can get 5, but it's 12 for the 7-star. So, yeah, no thanks. But yeah, guys, what are your thoughts on this? I'm thinking, you know, there could be other ways for them to do this and maybe not make it so like, because we've put our trust in Kabam a lot, and there's been times where they've let that trust down a lot. Primarily with like updates, we trust them, and then they still put out bugs. Not as like, oh well, I trust they're gonna fix this issue that I have. Oh, they didn't fix it, and they won't. They say they're not gonna fix it. Like that doesn't really happen a lot. In certain cases, yeah, I'm sure it does, but hopefully they can get this shit figured out, and hopefully it's not rough upon launch. I'm kind of hoping for it to be nice. So. Yeah, with that being said, I also wanted to talk to you guys about this $50 deal. What do you guys think of it? Because I'm just thinking about maybe buying it. Because it's going to pay off over time, you know. But the only issue I have with it is like the good stuff, like the actual good stuff, which is the units, it's going to be really hard to obtain. Like extremely hard. Like obviously there's some other good stuff in here. Like you get a couple fucking 1 to 2 gems, a couple 7-star crystals, 2 to 3 gems, 2 7 basics. You know, you get good resources and stuff. But like those last, like that's another thing I'm worried about is like, okay, well before 8 stars release, I need to make sure I get 125 7-star rank 6 champions before 8 stars release. Otherwise, I'm going to have like I'm going to be grinding for units that potentially aren't worth it, you know. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm pretty sure I'll have 40 rank 6 7-star champions before 8 stars come out. Maybe. I hope so. Because I definitely don't have like 40 rank 4 champions before rank 5s come out. I don't think I will. I didn't have 30 rank 3 champions before all that dropped. So, like, some of these later ones, it's going to be kind of like, you know, playing catch up when 8 stars come out. And that's another thing I'm worried about is, like, I really want to buy this offer because I think it's really good value. And I really don't see myself spend. I mean, it's going to be here. Of course, it fucking lags out. Like, I really don't see myself spending a lot of money on the Cyber Weekend deals. I typically don't spend a lot of money on that. Maybe $50 at most if I want to pick up some nice thing from the unit bundles or something. But even then, it's kind of like, you know, I just save my money for banquet and stuff. But this is really good. This offer is. It's just as good as the offer for when you level up and you get a crap ton of units or something. You know, I think that was like $25 or something. I don't think it was 50, but I'm pretty sure that was a pretty decent offer or whatever. And that one's guaranteed to pay off because, I mean, I'm level 65, so I'm going to get to level 70 sooner or later. Whereas, you know, this one is like you might have to play catch up when A stars come out. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. This has been quite the informative stream while I was doing the EQ. So, I hope you guys got your questions answered about the post and stuff, and we kind of dove into it and figured it out. Not gonna lie, my voice is starting to hurt a little bit. I haven't really talked like this in a while, so I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Hopefully around the time that the event drops. I do want to you know, I do want to stream around the time of the event. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to stream here or I'm going to have to move over because sometime tomorrow there's going to be like technicians coming in to check the breakers for my washers and dryers, but like they work, so I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to stream, but it might be weird streaming, might not. So yeah, guys, thanks for everyone who tuned in. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. I had a good time. Hope you guys had a good time. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the Cyber Weekend event. And yeah, have a good night, y'all.